Hello people of the World Wide Web, it's Morgan, and today we're going to talk about things that myself and many other fellow vegetarians hear on a daily basis. Now, the title for this video is a little bit misleading. The majority of these questions I do consider to be a little bit dim-witted, but there are some questions in here that I could really appreciate and that even made me think, because I didn't really think about them in my lifestyle, I guess. So I asked you guys on Instagram and Facebook to send me your questions, and on Instagram I got questions from Morgan Loves Macabre and P. Cazesus. Sorry, Pablo. On Facebook, I got questions from my friends Chantel, Allison, Cody, Quinn, and Brendan. So thank all of you for sending me your questions. It was really awesome to see what you guys were curious about. A lot of you were trolling me, but that's okay. I love you guys. So with that, let's get started. What's a vegetarian? Okay, so I know you guys are looking at me like, Morgan, are you serious? How stupid do you think we are? But guys, I am not joking when I tell you there are people in this world who do not know what a vegetarian is. They know the gist of it, but they don't know all that it entails, and they especially don't know the differences between that and other eating choices. A vegetarian is someone who does not consume the meat of an animal. They may consume byproducts such as dairy, egg, cheese, milk, things of that sort, but the actual meat they do not consume. Now for me, I don't eat things like broth that is made from an animal. Chicken broth I do not consume. Beef gelatin I do not consume, because for me that is still just like eating a different texture or a different consistency, different stage of the meat, and I don't like that. You're vegetarian? I don't know why people always ask me if I'm a vegetarian as if I'm gonna die in 5 days, but they definitely do. And yes, I am a vegetarian. I've been vegetarian for 5 years now. This Christmas Eve will be the 5th anniversary of my becoming vegetarian. Why did I choose Christmas Eve to become vegetarian? Saw the turkeys and the ham and I was like, nope. How do you live without meat? This is one of the worst questions I think I've ever gotten in my life. It is completely possible to live without meat, people. When I hear this, it reminds me of someone who is addicted to cigarettes or alcohol or any other drug like that, and they just don't think they could live without it, when in all honesty they're healthier and they're better off without it. And that's exactly what I compare people who say something like this to. It is 100% possible to live without meat. I've been doing it for 5 years, so hello, I am a living example. Do you eat fish and chicken still? This is literally, I can't fathom the mind that this question would come out of. I don't understand. Fish is meat, people. Fish are living creatures. No, I do not eat fish. There is a specific type of eating lifestyle choice called pescatarian, which the only kind of meat that they consume is from a fish. So maybe that's what you're thinking of, but being a vegetarian and being pescatarian are two completely different things. So if you're going around saying, I'm a vegetarian, but I still eat fish, rethink your life. Also, the chicken one, even worse. When you're carving up a chicken, ew, you literally ask your family, do you want white meat or dark meat? Meat is in both of those options. It's meat. Okay. How do you even get protein? There are way too many sources of protein to count, my friends. There are sources of protein that give you better protein amounts than meat does in a healthier way. Beans, soy. Soy is a huge one. Soy gives you so much protein. You don't even have to drink it. It's in the majority of veggie meats that are out there, fake meats that are out there, tofu, holy crap, guys. Oh my god. I will leave a list in the description below of different sources for you guys to get protein if you feel like educating yourself. What do you honestly think about people who eat meat? Okay, I respect everyone's lifestyle decisions. I am in no place to judge anyone, and I fully understand that. However, when I'm talking to a person and they're like, wow, I just love animals so much, I can't even kill a bug because I feel so bad that I took a life. And then they're sitting there eating a cheeseburger, I'm like, you do realize that you're paying money for someone to go kill an animal, right? Right? It's like the mafia. They say, no, we don't kill people, but then they go and they pay someone to go kill that person. Stop. But, you know, everyone's got their lifestyle choices. You have yours, I have mine. As long as you respect mine, I will respect yours. Is it a personal choice or some kind of save the world reason? Being a vegetarian is a personal choice for me. But as time went on being a vegetarian, I realized and I learned more, I got educated on how vegetarianism is actually really good for the environment. It saves us water, it reduces our footprint. Do you eat marshmallows? I only eat vegan marshmallows. I don't know, I don't think they're that hard to find. I've heard people say that they just find them in the grocery store all the time. But the only place I really eat desserts and stuff is at Loving Hut. That's my favorite restaurant. They're 100% vegan, and they have something called the marshmallow salted caramel chocolate chip blondie. Oh my god, talking about that right now. The consistency of vegan marshmallows is a little bit different than regular marshmallows. It's not like a jet puff marshmallow. I would say it's a little thicker, a little gooier. I'm making it sound really gross. It's kind of like slimy. It sounds gross, but it's good. Do you eat gelatin? I do not eat gelatin. Gelatin, if you do not know, is made from the hooves and bones of horses and other animals, and to me that is disgusting. I cannot even think about putting something like that in my body. I do not eat Jell-O, the brand Jell-O. I don't eat the little candy hearts that you get for Valentine's Day because those all include gelatin. A lot of candy includes gelatin, and I do not associate myself with those products. Have you ever tasted bacon? I have tasted bacon. I was not always a vegetarian, obviously. I'm not 5 years old, so I was not born a vegetarian. And I ate bacon because my family ate bacon. And as a kid, I was not able to cook my own meals or provide for myself the way that I can now and the way that I could when I was 13. When I decided to become a vegetarian finally. But yes, I did. I have tried bacon. Do I like it? I guess you can say that I liked it for the same reasons it was unhealthy for me. Like when you're eating any junk food or anything like that, like ice cream, and you're like, wow, I like this because it's sweet. But then you think, okay, what's sweet is the sugar, the huge amount of sugar that I'm putting into my body that is unhealthy for me. I'm liking it for the same reason why it's making me unhealthy. And that's how I view food like bacon as well. And I prefer veggie bacon way before regular bacon. VeggieBaconsTheBomb.com. My mom told me that if you eat too many vegetables, you turn green. So if you're a vegetarian, why are you white? I just had to put that question in there because Mean Girls. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Alright guys, and that is it for these stupid questions to ask a vegetarian. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them down in the description below. Not in the description, in the comments below. And I will make sure to answer every single one of them because people need to know about things, you know? So that's all I have for today. I've got, look at this. Look at how old school Morgan is. Morgan has all of her notes on paper instead of in her phone. Where are you from? 1994? God. Have a wonderful day, darlings, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Does being a vegetarian make you a dingus? No.